This is the tutorial on how to do the drainage system, the black tank and the sewer tank, which is the black tank, and the gray tank, which is the wastewater tank. The hose for the sewer system is located here. In the end of the bumper, there's a cap. You pull it off and you have the hose in there. Now the hose has a cap on it on both sides that makes sure that the hose stays clean when you put it inside the container. Both sides have a cap. Make sure you take off those caps. They just twist off like that. You twist off and you can take off the caps. Now once you take off the caps, you have a hose. It's a 20-foot hose. It extends and contracts. And there's an elbow. This is an elbow with a clear plastic top on top of it. What you do is you take the elbow and it goes into the sewer system hookup on the ground, wherever the sewer system hookup is. You got to find that sewer system hookup where you're camping or where you may be, and you connect it to the ground. Now, once you connect it, the sewer hookup to the ground, this elbow tube over here that's clear allows you to see what wastewater is coming through there. Now the connections for the wastewater are back here. You see over here it says gray tank and black tank, and there's a pull right over here which you pull out. That'll open the gray tank, and back there is the black tank pull. It's the same type of pull situation. Now what you do is you connect the hose over here. You open this cap, connect the hose connects to this side as well, inside the drain, which would be on the ground. And then what you do is you first open up the black tank. Open up the black tank and you'll see slowly all the black sewage going through the tubes into this elbow and down the sewer. When you see that there's no more water, no more sewage coming through these elbows, then what you do is you open up the black tank waste flush inlet. You open this up, you connect the red hose, not the blue hose that you use for fresh water, but there's a red hose in here. That red hose, that's only for sewage tank. You connect it up to here and you flush out the black water. Once you're done flushing out the black water, you can close up the black water valve, push it back in, make sure that it's closed. Then you open up the gray water valve, let the gray water drain out. Make sure you disconnect the water before you close the black tank. This is really important. It says here, do not use the flush valve unless the full weight termination valve is in the open position. Basically making sure that that black drain is pulled out all the way while you're flushing it. When you should stop flushing it first and then close the black drain. What happens is if you close the black drain without turning off the water to here, the water is going to fill up that sewage tank, and the sewage tank is going to overflow into the bathroom upstairs and cause a lot of damage. It's very important you make sure you turn off the water first and then close the once you're done turning off the water, close that black waste, open up the gray waste, and let the gray waste run out. The gray waste is just your water from your sink and your shower. That's it. The black waste is only from the toilet. So that's the way you clean out the tanks. Now what's really important is once you're done cleaning out the tanks, you're going to want to make sure that you go back inside, up into the cabin, turn on the flush for the toilet, and let the flush work for about 5 minutes, keeping your foot on the flush until the water tank fills up about a third of the way. The reason you do that is just like any other bathroom that you use. You want to make sure that there's water there before you use the bathroom, so that when you have to clean it out later, there's something to clean it out with. Now also, when you do drain the waste and you want to put in you want to put water back into the tank and make sure that the toilet has water in it. There's also, we'll have here, these are sewer tank treatment packages. You put one of those down, you flush it down the toilet, and that way you will have some good smelling toilet and not just bad smelling toilets. So that's the way that the sewer system works. Again, if you have any questions, let us know, but that should explain to you how the sewer system works. For most people, you won't have to empty out the sewer system until the end of your trip. And if you elected to have us dump the waste for you, just bring it back full. We'll dump it for you, no problem. You won't have to deal with this. So make sure, another important thing, always use gloves when you're doing the sewer system stuff. It's not a pleasant experience, but make sure you use gloves, wash your hands, and keep clean after doing this. That is the sewer system.